Miriam Zacharias here, and I'm with Kathy Naimi, who's one of our student members of the NANP, and she's attending our upcoming conference. Kathy, this is your second conference, I believe. And the question I have for you is, why are you coming again this year? What about the experiences you had last year are really the drivers behind your attending this year's conference?
Well, I should start by saying that I had no idea what to expect when I went there last year. I was attending, or I am still attending, online courses through Energetic Health Institute, and that's Dr. H's school. I was so excited to just meet the doctor, meet my teachers, meet the fellow students, and maybe on the side just learn some topical relative topics about like nutrition and things related to what I'm studying, but didn't have an idea of what exactly to expect. But gosh, when I went there, it was just mind-blowing of the way that everything was organized, the whole conference, and just I felt like I'm in a planet where everybody speaks the same language, and they have the same mindset, and everything was different than what I was expecting. So I know now what to expect, but before I was just thinking that it's going to be another 2 days of conference, like, because I've been to many conferences, but this one was totally different. And now I feel like I can't wait until April to get to the next one, because I know what to expect now. I know how many things I learned, how many people I met, and we already made plans to go there again. And as a matter of fact, this year I'm gonna just we're gonna rent a place and stay in an apartment, like bunch of us that I didn't know any of them before. So it was mind blowing as how organized and nice it was. Yeah.
It sounds like, I know a lot of students worry because they maybe are a little tight on cash and they worry about spending the money. It sounds to me though like you have actually made your work and the future of your work and your network so much richer, that the money was irrelevant in the end.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, we spend so many money here and there for things that we think is important. But in a way, like I personally, this is I started the school. Everything I learned, any herbs I learn about, anything nutrition I learn about, I go purchase it because I want to experience it. And this adds up. I mean, seriously adds up. I have so many vitamins and supplements sitting, and I want to use it so I'll be able to tell my client later on how I felt. And comparing those expenses, which is really necessary, to what I paid for signing up for this conference and what I got from it. Oh gosh, I mean, from all these topics that we learn on a daily basis, female hormonal balance, thyroids, and even what bile got to do with it. You remember last year? It was just so many informations, and I was just taking picture of all the slides, thinking that I want to remember everything and writing everything down. And my friend told me, stop doing this. You're going to get all this later. Don't worry about it. But it was just so many good informations. So comparing that to the what do we have to pay for it? Honestly, it's so much worth it. And that's why I signed up right away there. I even made some savings by signing up right away for this year. And it's in California, it's in my hometown, so which is another plus. I don't have to fly. But even in Portland, I had to fly, I had to get a hotel, Uber, costing, everything you add it together, it's nothing compared to, honestly, to what we get from there. So no, I should just recommend everyone to just start saving, and it will pay off.
It will definitely pay off. And it sounds like it's been paying off really, really well for you, and just all of the great friendships and community you've been able to, for many students like you do a lot of distance learning. So being able to actually meet the people and get to know them, priceless, right?
It is.
Well, I am so excited to finally meet you and see you again next year. And I want to thank you for your time and sharing your information with those who are maybe still sitting on the fence and trying to decide whether or not it's worth it.
It is worth it. Monterey is beautiful, first of all. And then on top of it, what you're getting after that, you cannot imagine. And as you mentioned, the friendship you get later on, the bond you have, and then you see all these people that accomplished, doctors, I mean, naturopathic doctors, nutritionists, what they've done, especially on the roundtable discussion that we had about the industry expert. Everybody was saying how they started it and they didn't know where they're going to get to, and now where they are. I mean, how can you know all these things by just studying on your own, especially online, and thinking you're the only one that thought about nutrition and going to this field, and you probably change your field, starting something else. But now that you see all these people, where they were and where they got, you cannot get that anywhere else.
You can't.
Honestly, there is nowhere else you can see all these people from everywhere, and they're in the same mindset as you. And don't forget the food. I love the food. I loved it. I didn't have to read the labels, ask questions. Does this have GMOs? Does this have whatever corn or corn product? Everything was great. I so look forward to it.
Excellent, excellent. Well, I look forward to seeing you there. Thanks.